One of the biggest fears people have before starting Turo is that what if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if I don't like it? And I get it. Nobody wants to feel trapped. But here's the truth. You're never stuck. There's always cost-efficient, strategic exit plans that will let you walk away with your money intact, and sometimes even with profit. My name is Trevor Calais, military veteran, and I'm the founder of Let's Go Hustle, where we've helped over 10,000 service members boost their benefits, turn their credit into capital, and their capital into cash flow with a done-for-you system that creates an additional $5 to $10K per month in extra income. I personally own over 40 vehicles that I never see because I've automated and delegated every part of the process, and each one of those vehicles bring me in an additional $1,000 to $3,000 per car per month. And today I want to break down exactly how exit plans work, why you'll never be stuck in Turo forever, and why this is actually one of the lowest risk business models that you can start. Here's what most people believe. If I try Turo and it doesn't work, I'll be stuck with car loans I can't afford and there's no way out. That's a crazy belief, and it keeps people from ever even starting. Because here's the reality. Vehicles are tangible assets with multiple exit plans. You can sell them, refinance them, or even restructure them. You can pivot them into private rentals, rent-to-own, or any other strategy that's out there. Unlike most businesses where you're left with nothing but debt, Turo gives you an actual asset you can leverage or liquidate. Let me open your eyes right quick, right? Starting Turo isn't a trap. It's a test. If you love it, you scale it. If you don't, you exit with options. And that's what makes it one of the safest, most cost-efficient models for beginners. Because no matter what, you walk away smarter, more experienced, and with an asset you can repurpose. Let me show you exactly how these exit plans work. You could sell the vehicle. Cars are liquid assets. If you decide Turo isn't for you, you could sell the car and recover your capital. Now, it does depend on how you bought it. You may even sell for a profit in today's market. You could switch to private rentals. Even if Turo isn't your style, you can pivot that same vehicle into private rentals. Direct clients, insurance, replacement rentals, or long-term deals with local companies are all options. Rent-to-own. If you don't want to manage day-to-day rentals, structure a rent-to-own deal. One contract can generate years of steady payments while removing the headache of constant turnover. Your personal use. Worst case scenario, you still have a vehicle for yourself or your family. Unlike most businesses, the failed asset still holds real value in your life. You could also trade it in and reset. You can trade in the car, restructure the loan, or swap for something more profitable if your first choice wasn't the right fit. With these options, you're never locked in. All you have to do is know how to pivot. Just make sure you pivot properly for you and your family. Here's where most people mess up. They don't follow a proven system, so they list the wrong cars at the wrong prices. They panic at the first slow month and sell too early without even exploring other options. They ignore maintenance or upkeep, which lowers your resale value. They forget that this is business, not just easy money. But even with mistakes, the exit plans are still there. The only way to truly lose is by quitting without strategy. You gotta think of it like this. Starting Turo isn't about locking yourself into a life sentence. It's about testing a proven model with built-in safety nets. Other businesses, you invest thousands into inventory, equipment, or marketing, and it fails and then it's gone. With Turo, your inventory is your car, and cars always have value. That's what makes this model so safe compared to almost anything else out there. I get it. When I first started, I knew the risk was low because of the exit plans. I started with 6 cars. If it didn't work, I could have sold them, rented them privately, or used them personally. That gave me the confidence to take the leap. But of course, I followed the system, executed, and scaled to over 40 vehicles. But the point is this, I never felt trapped, and you won't either. And that's exactly what I tell my students. Even if you try it and decide it's not for you, you're walking away with more knowledge and more options than you actually started with. So answer me this. How many opportunities have you passed up because you were scared of being stuck? How many times have you let fear of the unknown stop you from building freedom? Because here's the honest truth. Turo is one of the lowest risk opportunities you'll ever see. You've got exit plans that protect you, you've got assets that hold value, and you've got proven systems that work if you follow them. So what is really stopping you? Yo, what's going on? It's Trevor Calais, CEO and founder of Let's Go Hustle, and I appreciate you for tuning into this video. But look, information without action is worthless. We have the blueprint. All you have to do is follow it. Right now is your time to execute. Text me the word YouTube to 239-329-0035, and I will personally reach back to you, and we can see if we can get you qualified for any of our services. And if you're interested in anything that my business offers, don't wait. Take action now. Look, if you knew you couldn't lose and you always had an exit strategy that protected you, what's really keeping you from starting? Wouldn't it make sense to at least see if this could work for you and your family? If it does, I want you to text me the word YouTube to 239-329-0035. It's gonna come straight to me and we can figure out together if this path makes sense for your goals. Because at the end of the day, it's better to take a shot with a safety net rather than staying stuck right where you are. Look, I appreciate you for watching this video. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and drop some comments below on why you feel stuck.